Today we're talking about this show with this guy on today's episode of The Ambitious Life.
I'm a man on a mission.
My mission in life is how can I put amazing things out into the world so that I can pay it forward to the next generation. I'm just here to help you so that you can do and fulfill whatever mission that you have in your life.
Hey, what's up guys, Greg here. I'm hanging out with my good friend, David Bradley. We just had a fun day, didn't we?
We did. I kind of messed up on some of my video, but I got better as the day went along.
You didn't mess up at all, man. We were here shooting this show, Just Mortgages, in the studio. Mortgage broker from Texas. You brought your whole family down for the day, didn't you?
You know, it's funny because it's the first time that my children have been outside the state of Texas. They're 10 and 11 years old. That's how much time we end up spending on work.
Wow.
But we do a lot in Texas.
Yeah.
It's like a whole other country.
Well, Texas, it's not a small place.
No,
right?
no.
Yeah.
So we've been traveling all over the state and everything, doing things, but it's the first time they've ever been out and seen palm trees that are not in Texas. So.
You guys are going to go to Universal Studios tomorrow, so it should be a fun day. You guys hanging out, all that stuff.
Loving it, doing that, so that's going to be fun. And they're just like seeing the trees and they're looking like they've never been outside before. It's really awesome. So
we had them at the park earlier this morning, throwing bread to the ducks and stuff. They were hamming it up.
They're loving it, and they're just texting me now saying, when are you going to be done with all your recording and everything? So
we'll keep this one quick. Well, so mortgage guy, right? So we do mortgages out, obviously just mortgages, right?
Yeah.
Why is video something that was on your radar? Why do you think this is important in an industry like the mortgage industry?
Well, I've kind of been tuned a little bit with marketing, so I understand that you have to, distinguish yourself as somebody who's a little bit different. So it's all in the presentation.
Yeah.
So I had a radio show for 3 years, and it's in Dallas at CBS Radio, and it was a top-rated show. And it's just the stories that we talk about in the borrower's issues. So it almost becomes it's just all kinds of things that you laugh at because people do, and then they can't get a mortgage. So it's the same thing with video. So we try to, I think we incorporated some of that stuff into some of the videos that we did today, but video is so powerful, and it's probably the most powerful medium that I think I can use in my business.
Yeah, well, it's crazy. There's a lot of, obviously there's competition, right? There's a lot of people that can lend. There's a lot of people that can do some of the things that you can do, right? So the only real differentiator at the end of the day is you. It's something that we've talked about a bunch of times is, do you want the guy with the lowest rate who's going to treat you, at the bottom of the pile, or do you want the guy who is going to be super competitive, but I'm going to take care of you? And that's so important to the people that you work with, right?
Right, it's important. I always tell people you don't want to get the least expensive person because they don't really care if your mortgage closes. You want to get the gouger that's not giving you a fair deal. Someone in the middle like us that's being able to provide the level of service. And we tell people that we charge based upon the level of service that our customers require.
Yeah.
So that they want that service. They're willing to pay for that service. Yeah. And we're not expensive by any stretch of the imagination. I just quoted one out 2 days ago, and that was a quarter point lower than what she had gotten from her mortgage banker. So
when you add super competitive with the rates in the market with great service, it's what's allowed you to do this 15.5 years, family business. You got the kids in the business this summer.
They are. They're actually doing self-improvement books, and we're paying them because I learned that from Caleb Maddox. So Caleb, if you watch this, you've been an inspiration. So I have my kids doing that, and I'm paying them $20 to finish the book, do a book report, and their typing skills are being inspired because they're having to type it. And I showed them how to organize it out and do it in paragraph form, and they did it. I showed them once, and they did the whole book, the first book, and it was beautiful. I was going, oh my gosh, you guys did a great job. So kids are learning typing and self-improvement type thing, and just reading all that, and getting paid to do it.
There's worse stuff. I guess there's a worse way to spend your summer.
So they're enjoying it.
And they're having a good time. So last one for you, and then I'm gonna let you get back to the family, enjoy your Orlando vacation, because today there was some work today.
Oh yeah.
What'd you think of the day? Did you have a good day? Did you have a good time?
Fantastic, fantastic. It's grueling, but it's well worth it because this is informational videos that I can provide to potential borrowers that'll generate revenue for years to come.
Yeah, which is the game plan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, thanks so much for hanging out today. Appreciate it. And we'll see you guys next time on another episode of The Ambitious Life. Hey, if you like that episode of The Ambitious Life, I'd love to hook you up with a copy of Thought Leader magazine, where I'm going to share with you how to use media to grow your business empire. All you got to do is head to ambitious.com/magazine, and I'll hook you up right away.